Okay, so uh, I wanted to talk about something. This is something another Petscop YouTuber brought up recently, Playmaster Plus. There's this very easy to miss frame in Petscop 23. When Paul, Care, whoever it is, looks at the wall of the testing room, there's this secret message, probably written by Tiara, is who I assume the nifty text is by. Uh, it says push bed against hidden door, and then it has this arrow pointing to here. And at first I didn't think much of it, but um, we've actually seen a room that looks a little bit like this before. Now take this with a grain of salt because all of the child library rooms look the same, but the child libraries are kind of set up like this. You know, they have the bed here, right? They have the bed in the top left corner, and the door to get in is here. Now, Secret Passageway did kind of make me think of this scene a little bit um, from Petscop 9. This is Lena's room, so I don't think it means a lot. Um, Actually, it might. Because if you go out the secret passageway, you get to what looks like a Paul birthday sort of thing. And if that was the night Paul was kidnapped when he was a kid, that would have been his birthday, so to say, you know? It's like he gets taken away from his house to his quote unquote birthing. And there he finds the key to the house, which, of course, Marvin would have had. And he finds Casket 2, which
What the fuck?
which Casket 2 is what I theorized is the machine, you know. Um I'll have to make a bigger video on the caskets, but um now that being said, the arrow is pointing here, which is the main door to get in each room. So, I don't know, you might want to take that with a grain of salt. This could be where the window is, the window Marvin broke into, though. So maybe Care did push bed up against hidden door, but since Marvin came in through the window, I don't know. I know the Petscop 11 house probably isn't the literal layout of Care's room, but um, and Paul does mention that he saw his room.
Signs along the way, that I ignored because it would have been a completely ridiculous idea to me. But when I found my room, it made well. I was shocked at first, but it made sense.
So I am of the firm belief that Care is Paul theory. Um, and there are two rooms he could be referring to. He could be referring to Care's room, the gray room, but he could also be referring to Care with eyebrows room, the purple room. Now it is kind of interesting that this room does produce a unique response, right? It produces Care and Tool. So did Paul let his eyebrows grow out, and that's what made Marvin say he was ugly now? Like, was it like when he reached a certain age, he started to grow eyebrows, and Marvin didn't like that, so he bullied him for it? Is that maybe what happened? Possibly. But I also know Care suffered like a head trauma. It's talked about a little bit. Um, that Care has like a big boo boo on her face, and I'm not sure if that's from the machine or if like Marvin beat her or something. Um, but yeah, it's I don't know. There's a lot to think about here, but I definitely think looking at this frame, the secret hidden frame, I'm definitely think this refers to a child library room. Um, they all look the same, and that's a little weird, but uh, And of course, maybe Paul recognizes the wallpaper in one of these rooms. Maybe he does. You know? Maybe he recognizes the wallpaper. So yeah, that's a small theory about this scene right here.